In the meantime, let's get you caught up on what's happening across the Northeast. Showing you a couple different pictures from major cities. We got Westminster, Massachusetts, very rainy. I think what I'm looking at is possibly a river of some type. It's a smaller screen that I'm staring through, but you can tell that the water's starting to rise a little bit. We actually had one flash flood report coming near the Philadelphia area that reported that one river rose of about 5 feet in 47 minutes, given all the heavy rain. For New York City, torrential downpours are imminent. They'll be fairly persistent. You might have a couple of moments where it pulses, but it's the consistency of the rain throughout the morning that's going to make this a little bit more of a prolific flash flood event throughout the better part of this morning and into the early afternoon. For today, it's a level 2 out of 4 threat for flash flooding. It's primarily a cold front that we're tracking. It's a very slow-moving cold front as it eventually will exit off of the east coast of the United States. And so because it's slow-moving, we have a lot of available moisture. It'll be very persistent with how heavy the rain is. As a matter of fact, we're actually looking at precipitable water values, which essentially all that is just thinking about, let's say you put a sponge under a sink. Precipitable water is how much that sponge could hold or how much the atmosphere can hold. Well, our precipitable water values are about 2.5 inches, which might not sound like a lot, but that's actually almost record-breaking for New York City, all-time record-breaking. So that just goes to show that these rainfall rates are not going to be something you want to mess with, and it could be blinding rain at times. Quite a few flash flood warnings that are in effect, as I mentioned, but we also have a mesoscale discussion that was issued. This was issued at about 3 o'clock this morning, prompting that we could have anywhere between 2-inch per hour rainfall rates and 2 to 4 inches likely. Just a couple of other wordings from this mesoscale discussion, basically saying that we have ample moisture that's allowing for efficient rainfall production. Cell motions will likely continue to increase with strengthening deep layer flow. So essentially meaning that we are going to have cell motions moving from the south to the north, and it will be very persistent. So almost this backfilling effect of these storms. Flash flood warnings for New Jersey. Right now, a lot of that rain is since pushed off towards the east, but I think where we might get stuck more consistently is for New York City out towards Long Island, the Brooklyn, Queens boroughs. Those are two boroughs that I think might have the worst time trying to handle this. You know your borough better than anybody else. I used to live over in New Jersey for a little bit, and I knew the second we had a thunderstorm, we were going to flood in one area of our neighborhood. And so those are the spots that are going to see it first. But unfortunately, when you have a lot of these areas that are so densely populated, you have folks that live almost in a basement type of the townhome, and those also have a high propensity to flood. Over the last, I put it out to 6 hours, but it's really more of a 3-hour rain total. At this point, we're looking at about ½ an inch, but we'll likely get close to the 1 to 2 inches. And just looking at that stripe of rain for spots a little bit further out towards our west, that's what's heading in our direction. You can see how it's going to get fairly torrential. We've got one flash flood report that is just southeast of Wyckoff, and this is in Washington Township. Flooding on New Jersey 17 southbound north of Glen Avenue. All lanes are closed. So you think about morning's commute. Thankfully, we've got a lot of subways, walking transportation. So the good news there is that there's many ways to get to work. But if you are a driver, you could see some pretty significant slowdowns. And a state of emergency was declared in Surry County, North Carolina. This after destructive flash flooding occurred yesterday and even into today. The good news is a lot of this heavy rain is now shifting towards eastern North Carolina, but for yesterday it was in the Mount Airy area where multiple reports of flood rescues and infrastructure damage occurred. That was all as the National Weather Service saw and reported on potentially upwards of 10 inches of rain in some parts of the state. And today it's all this tropical moisture that's also fueling our flash flood threat here across the northeast, but we still see that compounding for spots along the southeast. So it's really all the I-95 corridor that's feeling the impacts from this slow-moving cold front. Before we get into the now, let's talk about what happened over the last few days, because it was a flash flood emergency for the Mount Airy area, and that occurred early yesterday morning before the sun even rose. And so when you think about mountainous communities, a lot of people that are trying to possibly camp, you have camping that are happening. And when that happens and you're maybe asleep overnight and you have dramatic river rises, that's a real concern. Thankfully, no official reports of any fatalities or anything like that, so good news there, but a lot of flash flooding that was reported, a lot of high water rescues, and even in some cases with one report over in Flat Rock that somebody was trapped in their home with water entering inside the home. So it was very quick. This happened in northern North Carolina and southern Virginia. Now, how things are shaping up today. Notice where you see the precipitable water, so this is available moisture. Anywhere where you've got this lighter sky blue all the way to a more navy blue, that is where the atmosphere is just so saturated. That is tropical moisture. And here's this cold front that we've been tracking through parts of the southeast. Notice if you're in New Orleans, you're actually having the winds coming from a more continental air mass. Yeah, you're still a little humid, but it's not as uncomfortable as it was yesterday. Just south of the New Orleans area, there was a flash flood warning that was issued at probably about 9 o'clock Central. But now we're still focused on those winds pushing from the southwest, moving towards the northeast. And so it's keeping a lot of heavy rain for a spot like Florida's Big Bend. So thinking about an area like Gainesville, Cedar Key, even into Orlando, you guys might see more persistent rain throughout the latter half of this morning and into early this afternoon. But it's the Cedar Key area that in some cases, if you look back to the last 3 days, have seen upwards of about 8 to 12 inches of rain. Thankfully, Florida, they do have drought. So overall, I think this is going to be a good thing, at least in terms of agriculture. But for any beach vacationers out there, maybe not what you want to have happen. But if you are maybe, let's say, more so in the central half of the Panhandle, I would maybe go to the western tier of the Panhandle. You might have better beach days there. Still fairly active radar across parts of eastern North Carolina, but just be prepared that as the daytime heats up, we'll have more sporadic thunderstorms.